for Splyce and Luminosity. Best of 7, the final match of the evening. The winner goes to the World Championships. With the commentary, Walshy and Sims. Take it away, guys.
Thank you very much, Axel Sauce. Yes, indeed, kicking off game number 1. Myself, Mr. Walshy, even, in the hot seat. Splyce versus Luminosity, kicking things off with Ninja's POV. We are on Fathom CTF. Dave, we've seen some mental games all day long. Only one more team from this competition can advance to Worlds. We are in for a hell of a matchup.
We are. I had predicted both of these teams to make it in the top 6, and that is clearly not possible, so we're going to have to settle it here tonight. We're going to kick this off with Tyler Ninja Blevins and see what he can do for the Luminosity squad to hopefully bring them a W and send them to Worlds.
Falcated will jump out. Last shot bullet comes in as well. Plants one in his face. 2 bullets in the chamber of the light rifle. Scopes in hand, looking down on that gen for anybody who wants to respawn. There's Falcated. 0 bullets in the chamber. Has to back off. Whips out the AR. Will scope in. Gets some tanks up. Shots on the headshot multiplier as he hits him. But in the kill feed, you'll see their shots here with a railgun kill, I believe. I can't remember which play that was, but either way, we'll go down on the side of Luminosity. Make that 2. L-Town falls on the other side of the map as well. Boo Boo Dooble at least takes out Ninja. Grenade goes in. Victory X ground pound town. See you later, shooter.
What a style point right there. Obviously, Victory just barely missed his grenade and decided to go into the ground pound, which I felt like is kind of risky play in this situation. Like, a player like Shooter could easily thrust out of that, but, you know, Victory knows better than I do. He's been playing nearly as long as I have, actually, in the pro circuit, so it's awesome to see him still reaching great success in the scene, and how awesome would it be to see Victory at another Worlds.
Speaking of talent and people playing for a while now, his old school duo is behind him. We've got Fear itself in the coaching seat. You see a double kill coming out of Ninja down there in the kill feed. At the moment, on board with Saiyan. Boo Boo Dooble comes down for a challenge, light rifle in hand. Saiyan is forced to walk back. Vic X and Ninja, though, in the kill feed. We're taking down Shotzi and Shooter. Boo Boo Dooble in a great place to make a stop, though. Flag will be dropped down in the pit. Saiyan just running straight at this one. He's steamboating in. Opts to skip both the railgun and the BR on the floor. This could be an early cap. Hits the side. We'll throw it into the base at least. Looking on that radar, though. Grenade goes down, hoping to hit him. He doesn't. No hit markers, I don't think, were found on that one. The flag will also be thrown out. Aggressive push here. He is going to go and try and get around, but that's not going to be good enough. Gets the Spartan charge, flag returned, and he goes down.
You know, not a bad play, though, from Saiyan in that situation. He realized that he just tried to desperate in there, bring the flag, and it could have easily been a counter cap. So just playing it safe, try and drop that flag and get some slays.
Have a look at Vic's POV. No one there at the moment, kind of wandering around. I think that, yes, indeed, I've just popped for Boo Boo Dooble at the last second. Reversal comes in hot, turns around, gives him a nice, crispy light rifle kill. Ninja in the kill feed, railgun in hand, hop onto his POV. Falcated will also drop L-Town down on the opposing side of the map, creeping down. At the moment, Dave, feels just a little bit back and forth. No one really making any major pushes. 2 down at the moment for Splyce. What are you looking to see from both of these teams? When we're talking about Fathom CTF, what do you want to be seeing? Where do they want to be going?
Well, there's 2 ways to approach capturing on Fathom CTF. One is letting the other team push out of their base and trying to sneak a flanker in there to pull it out after you get some kills. The other second option is just to overwhelm them with slays. So getting around to slays and then pushing into the base either through elbow and front porch and usually trying to clear them out of generator. So both these teams are equal in the slay department at the moment. It's 23 to 21 slays across the board. So at this moment when they're that equally matched, you're either going to have a good run, you know, coupled with a camo or a railgun, or you're going to have to sneak that player in the base.
Here comes the Splyce push, though. Plenty of members of Luminosity go down. Saiyan will at least take down Shotzi. Shooter looking to get a pull, though. Railgun in your face all over the place. Bang! Holy hell! Didn't actually get the initial kill, but whipped out the quick draw, took out L-Town. Falcated takes down Saiyan as well. Ninja in the kill feed takes out Shooter, so at the moment it just seems messy. It's kill for kill.
Yeah,
tracking
these
round.
teams equally matched. I mean, like you said, kill for kill. It's really tough to run a flag when this is one of the, I want to say, easier maps to play defense on if you know what you're doing here on Fathom CTF, because you have this generator area that you see Shotzi trying to clear this player out of. So he ends up getting that pick on L-Town, but whole point being is it's sometimes so tough to clear out those players because it's such close range quarters, and those defenders can just buy a little time for players to flank in through either silo or garage. And as I'm just rambling on, Sims, we got the first cap coming in for Boo Boo Doo and the Splyce squad.
The one thing I want to mention though, Dave, to make that one possible, it was actually, I believe, this man in the kill feed with I'm talking rubbish, it wasn't. It was this man down here with a double kill in the kill feed, stops any advancement and anybody chasing that flag, picks up another double as well, triples there if he really wants it, but you know what, Ninja's going to say no on that one. Shooter comes in with the assist as well. So, they're pulling a second flag. Things are looking good here for Splyce. Let's dive on into an Astro listening and have a listen how the communication's going, because at the moment, the gameplay's looking well. Let's dive on into a listening with Splyce.
You got the tree. The tree in. The tree now. Yeah, there's a tree. Watch out. Ninja. There's a court. Ninja. Here. Watch out. Do it.
Two weak, there's 3. One's on the right. One's on your right.
Come around. Try to get
Oh, yeah, blank. There's 2 there. Ryan got a blank.
Mike, not coming yet.
All right, rail in 15 seconds.
Time in now.
You're good, Mike. I think. No,
You're rail.
Our bridge. 2 of them. Going to tree. Ninja
Look,
weak.
top mid. Mike.
Gonna be our tree, guys.
Here, Mike. Stay left. Nice.
What's our tree?
You ready for rail?
Top mid, guys. Top mid.
5 seconds.
What's our tree in?
Railgun, guys. Railgun.
Top mid, weak. Watch out, Ninja. 30 seconds, camo. Shut up, rails up.
The porch.
Inner tree as well.
2-1 shots at court. 2-1 shots at court.
Oh, rail, 1 shot, Ninja. He's 1 shot with rail, bottom mid. Here's Dragon, bottom middle, 1 shot.
Watch out.
He's doing it from base to Dragon, Ryan. They're from base.
I killed one.
Watch out. We flag.
Camo
in, Mike. 30
Same 1
camo.
shot foul. Same as 1 shot
They're flag
foul.
with rail. They're flag with rail.
Where's their tree?
Don't get railed, Mike. Camo.
5 seconds. 30 camo.
Alright, Jesse.
Yo, Dragon's their porch.
Their tree.
Camo's up now.
To the tree, both weak. Top mid weak, victory.
Nice.
Nice camo, one's there.
Nice.
One's there with first, Railgun, Ninja.
I'm in the tree.
Oh, one.
Nice. Last guy was Ninja.
He's on me with rail.
And one's one. One engine, 2 engine. 2 engine weak. 2 engine weak.
Hey, play smart, Jesse. I'll go back up spawn, guys.
Secret silo.
One shot,
Engine
silo.
still.
Watch out, tree victory.
I can't kill him. They're gonna be on our side, I think.
I'm in their wall.
On a mid or something? Guys, they're out somewhere.
Yeah, they're gonna be like tree side. There's no one their tree side.
Alright, I'm watching
Their porch. Stay alive in. And 2 their engine side.
We got pit. With rail.
I'm looking at pit, I'm looking.
Sneaker beer. Nice.
Where are they going?
The porch.
Shots are from base.
I'm looking at the porch.
One shot from base side.
silo.
Bottom mid, going from base. Bottom 2 are from base.
Save numbers.
One shot
One shot from base. One shot from base, guys.
Do the flag.
One shot, alright, front base.
Our court.
Town, I doubted rail.
Got to say, Dave, patient plays, and that kind of came across in the communication. Splyce, you know, they're not getting hyped, they're not screaming, they're not panicking. It just feels really relaxed over on that roster.
Yeah, it depends on each roster. I mean, you listen to the comms sometimes of someone like Panda or a squad like Allegiance, and it's a lot of screaming, a lot of high-intensity call-outs, whereas other teams like to keep it a bit calmer, just like to get that information across as calm as possible. So that seems to be the way that Splyce rolls here when they're calling out. But looks like they're going to get this recovery. And you talked about, too, they're also playing a bit defensive. They do have that 1 cap buffer at the moment. But the part I like about that, too, even though they have that 1 cap advantage, is they're still pushing out across the map. They're not just hiding their base all the time, because that is a recipe for disaster. If you just hide the entire time in the base, all it takes is just 1 good push from Luminosity in order to get that flagpole and the flag cap.
Ninja does go down, as you can see there in the kill feed, but that's a good thing because him and Saiyan have been doing some work over there. I've seen about 4 to 5 kills while we've been having this conversation on the opposing side of the map. Vic X, you can see down there in the kill feed, he's got the railgun in hand. He needs to be taken out. They need to eliminate him off the server and take that weapon from him. It's a big, powerful weapon. You can just see the blue laser of death come screaming across the map. Ninja picks up a double as well. He's still in the base, 2 of them inside the base of Splyce. What did they do here, Dave? Did they track back and kill, or did they move forward and pull the other flag to be a nuisance?
Oh, that was their plan. Boo Boo Doo was trying to play a little sneaky, get that pick on the flag before it got too far out of the base, but it was a little too late as we saw Boo Boo getting picked off, and that cap just went in. We now have a tie game, Sims.
Beautiful work from Luminosity, making easy work of that one. Victory X, the legend, one of the oldest players here in the Halo World Championship, bags himself a triple, turns around on the pinhead, hopes to bag himself an over. Not going to happen, though, as Shotzi welcomes the challenge with open out. Creeping around the corner, though, Ninja, he's going to go fall down to Shooter. He'll beat him down with that backhand, slaps him around, but over here on Saiyan, doing what I call this, you know, every time we see this, an Optic Gaming play, the amount of times you will just see an Optic Gaming member take this light rifle, just go and sit over here on the VAT and just ping people off, be a nuisance, drill, 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 and just really bleed down the enemy team.
Yeah, it just wreaks so much damage across the map, and he's able to wreak havoc everywhere. Right there, you see he's on a killing spree, but anytime you just get that one little tag with a light rifle, it puts your teammate at such an advantage. They only have to hit a few pistol shots in order to close out that fight.
Nice, easy kill there, Sayan. Still got that light rifle in hand. Plenty of bullets. In fact, let me have a look how many bullets. He's got a fair few, so he can do some damage. Remember, this is a 3-shot kill. If you get the perfect, hit them all in the face, bang, 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 they will drop. Here comes the push, though. Checking the gen. Nice work of him. He's got L-Town on the opposing side. They have spawned behind him, so he's actually running to the opposite side. Grenades coming thick and fast. Shotzzy will drop that one. Ninja, clean up crew, though, from behind. At least stops Falcade from making any advancement. Going to drop the platform as well. And now it's eyes on the prize, looking forward for the flag. But he's also checking the treehouse for anybody running into his flag. I like that play.
Well, that's the play right now, is Ninja realizes that that's not a free flag grab. At this point, they're kind of using that one as bait to get a few slays, and then they could potentially run another flag afterwards. So I like that reposition by Ninja. He didn't just go sprinting straight towards the garage door and gave an easy kill to the guy in treehouse. So great play by Ninja, getting a little outmaneuvered by Shotzzy there. So we're going to jump on with L-Town, who's going into his own treehouse. Right now, there's a minute left, but I find it hard to believe that we're going to see more than one cap in this game. So L-Town getting that burn on the camo at the 59-second mark. But what I was just going to say is that both these teams just need to play for position. There's no need to sprint over and try to force a flag cap, because it's probably going to go to a 3-minute overtime.
Sayan going a little bit defensive and a little bit passive, which is absolutely fair play, because the rest of his team are advancing out towards the enemy side of the map. No grenade though, so he's not going to be able to pick up any more. Shooter comes with a nice hot double kill. Boo Boo Doo Boo also takes one. That's 3 members down of Luminosity. L-Town coming off the spawn. Ninja and L-Town both tagged up, though, so they need to be careful. You can see on the radar one guy is steamboating inside the base. That's going to be happily answered and welcomed by the blunt end of Victory X's Magnum. Gets a nice 5 perp. Fancy footwork, stays on the map. Fair play to Ninja. One person jumps up though. That's going to be Falcade. Smacks him down into the respawn screen.
Yeah, so that was interesting. Like, Ninja wanted to get that splinter grenade, but I also was wondering why he wouldn't also just sprint a little bit further all the way across the map. After you get a couple of those picks, maybe just take up a bit more territory, get over towards the enemy silo, or possibly get over towards the front courtyard. But the way, like you said, Ninja just had a little fancy footwork there on the sub, so slowed him down just a tiny little bit. Because I don't disagree with grabbing that splinter grenade. That can get you out of some sticky situations.
So that's 3 down here for Splyce. They're all going to be spawning on that VAT area. Ninja's tracking back, though. He knows where they're going to come in through. Look at that defensive stance. He's running all the way to the garage. Nades, though, coming in. He's going to be dropped on the flag platform. Where's Ninja to stick it in the back of the net? 1, 2, 3 members of Luminosity. They just got dropped. Bodies hit the floor. Flag's also going to be pulled. That's Boo Boo Doo Boo making an advancement. And I think it's returned. Yes, it has indeed. And look at this fancy footwork. He's just run round. He's not going in that door. They know where he is. He's dropped as well. Same place as before. Victory X, can he get a pull? Can he get the return? Yes, they can. They answer back.
Jeez.
Oh, my word, Dave. Exact same play. It was just flipped around.
Just such a heartbreaker there for both those squads. Emotional roller coaster for both those teams. We thought Luminosity was about to put it in. Victory X getting that clutch return on that near counter cap. And we almost saw the counter cap, Sims.
This is insane. 83 kills for blue team, 95 for red. Luminosity ahead in kills, 5 more away from tanking it up to 100. And Dave, it just goes to show how evenly matched these two rosters are.
Yeah, the surprising part to me is when I look at these rosters, I tend to think of Splyce having a bit more firepower, especially with the young guns like Falcade and Shotzzy, and then especially the prowess of Boo Boo Doo Boo. But we have outslain, it's actually being outslayed for the Luminosity squad. So it's one of those things where Ninja right now is having a stellar game. He's 33 and 22 at the moment. So that's great stats, but at the same time, doesn't mean anything if they can't put up that extra flag before the minute's over.
Sayan diving in. You can see then the kill feed. Ninja, he hits kill 100 here for Luminosity Gaming. They are putting the hurt on Splyce, but as you mentioned, Dave, It's not about the kills, it's about the OBJ. Flags need to go in the back of the net if you want to be winning this one. 30 seconds left until we roll on into overtime. Sayen, hands and knees, crouching around, staying off that radar. Flags in the open. He's going to wait for a second, but as we look at, it's the roof, unfortunately, so that's going to hold him back for a few seconds.
I don't disagree with this play. I mean, at this point, it's do or die. Might as well just try to go for it. Worst case, it gets stopped back at your side, but I find it hard to believe we're going to see a cap from the side here. So right here, Sayen just getting the counter pull, but this is going to be a tie game. We're going to go into a replay between these two evenly matched squads.
Here's me shouting as well. That's insane. So, full replay will come into effect. We'll bring up the kill feed in just a second, show you guys how it all went down. But I'm seeing big numbers from Ninja. Unfortunately, I'll show you the negative side of that one, which is going to be L-Town. 15 and 27 for him. The Ninja making it up 36 and 24. Good Lord, my friend. Tyler Blevins.
Yeah.
Train.
Massive team effort there from, like you said, each player picking up the slack for someone else. Although L-Town may have went negative, Ninja went greatly positive to help that out.
20 assists though, Dave. 36 of those kills could have come from him indeed. So replay will be remade. On screen right now, you're looking at the Luminosity roster.
Although we had close to 200 kills throughout that entire game, we have a couple replays from these flag grabs. These ones that were so close to going in, as we see Sayen getting taken out. Boo Boo Doo almost putting the flag in. But you just can't close out that last yard. Both those squads, as they get so close, yet so far away.
Lots of kills, but just not much objective. Is this passive play, Dave, or is this just two teams who are stupidly evenly matched?
It's safe play. So what some of these squads are doing is they realize their gameplay is working. They're able to sometimes secure caps if they execute correctly, but they don't want to just try to desperately start to go for flag grabs, because if they start to just sprint across the map, try to get a random pull, they're going to get picked off and leave their team in a 3-on-4. So they want to rely on their slaying power. They want to rely on the practice that they've tried week after week online.
So, we'll show you guys at home the series layout. Obviously, this will be a replay of Fathom CTF Game number 2, the Rig Team Slayer. Game 3, Plaza Strongholds. And then, potentially, the final map of this series, if one team wins them all, Coliseum CTF. If they needed 5, 6, and 7, True Slayer, the Rig Strongholds, and finish it off with a game number 7 on Plaza TS. Ladies and gentlemen, this, of course, the winner of this will be advancing to the Halo World Championship 2017. This is the Las Vegas qualifier. This is the last team to possibly qualify from this event. The final team in the world will be moving to a last chance online qualifier next week. Tweet the stream, use the hashtag HaloWC, tell everyone what's going down. Luminosity Gaming taking on Splyce, booking one of the teams will be booking their tickets and going to Burbank, California to play for $1 million.
That is a massive prize pool, and you can see that's the main goal of these squads here. Sure, gain a high placement at every LAN event is a massive deal, but the difference between 6th place and 8th place at this event is not just a couple $1,000s. It's a minimum of
hundreds of thousands of dollars. First place is going to be walking away with $500,000. That's a lot of cheddar. That is, you can buy plenty of reg packs and a couple of weapon skins if you really want to, boys. Why not? Shooter scoping straight down, looking in the window. Light rifle in hand, fires off a couple of bullets, trying to find the camo guy. He sees someone on radar. That's going to be Ninja.
And Ninja just doubling back, winning that fight. We're going to jump on with Ninja's teammate, Sayen, who's already pushed in on the Splyce flag. Ninja escorting near this elbow, doing a good job laying some cover fire, but both these players so weak. One shot or one grenade is going to take them both out, and that's exactly what happens from Shotzzy, getting a double kill and putting a stop to that Luminosity flag run.
You could see how weak they both were, and he knew what were going down, so he just got stuck in there. Cleaned up the 2 easy kills. Happy days for him. Easy double kill in the kill feed, falcated with the railgun. Takes out Vic X, puts him in the respawn screen. Shotzzy now just hanging around here, waiting for anybody who wants to spawn inside the base.
That grinds my gears. Anytime I see a pro player just walk past grenades like that, he could have gotten a couple plasma grenades, but Shotzzy eventually gets taken down by Ninja's AR, and Ninja's going to actually bust out the light rifle now and lay some shots down across the map.
One person in Treehouse, at least gets a couple of shots off him, but he's getting hit in the back himself. No shields whatsoever, Falcated, puts a bullet between his eyes, he will drop down. Saiyan here with the railgun, sees his teammate in trouble, unfortunately can't do nothing about it. There's 2 players there in tree, he knows they're going to be up there. Fresh railgun in play as well, he's got 1 more bullet left in the chamber. His teammate just goes steamboat behind. He's going to make that 1 bullet count though. Finds Shotzi as well. Shotzi just goes steaming out with the thrust. Going to land beneath it. I think that's Falky. Is that a triple kill coming out of Falcated? I'm seeing down in the kill feed. He's doing some serious damage. The 4th player there as well. More than likely this flag will now be able to move. Thankfully, they've taken him out though, Dave, because top mid on this map, it's such a controlling point.
We keep talking about how evenly matched these squads are, and the Slays are even at the moment. 14 kills apiece. Shotzi getting a nice reversal though. Those are some of the game changers that we will see throughout the series.
So just to break that further down, what he did, he laid down the splinter nade. He then jumped out into the open water, jumped up in midair, kicked in his stabilizers, and just hovered above the water, challenged a player, waited for the oncoming challenge, got the reversal, then thrusted back. It's those kind of plays that Shotzi, he has become known for. And as you saw Boo Boo Doo Boo in the interview before this game, that's why they picked him up. Game-changing maneuvers every time with these Spartan abilities. Grenades going in though. That's going to be Saiyan once again. Same position, Dave. They read it like a book. He's doing exactly the same before, and he's getting penalized the exact same way.
Yeah, both these squads pulling the flag simultaneously. However, Splyce getting the better end of that deal as they have to flag the porch. Shotzi getting a double kill. All they have to do is go kill for kill right now. And that's what Boo Boo Doo Boo realizes. He was pushing out front, trying to get some trade hits. And this one should be the first flag for Splyce as he does a little pimp walk all the way to the flag.
I think you were doing something out of the Matrix then, just trying to dodge some bullets. A bit random, but hey, whatever floats your boat, it kind of worked in the end. 8 minutes remaining on the clock. Splyce do go 1-0 up in this game. Obviously, it's currently 0-0. This is the best of 7 Worlds qualifying elimination match. Obviously, the loser of this not only doesn't go to Worlds, but they won't see Championship Sunday to play for their share of 50,000. Shotzi with a kill. Saiyan with a double as well. Takes out Boo Boo and Shooter on his own. Shotzi's going to rotate round for the railgun. Someone up on a little door, takes out one, but L-Town comes in with a bro fist. Bang, bang, bang. They are dead. And now, Luminosity, they're going to get a flag of their own, Dave.
Yes, that was a great play with Luminosity, especially the part where they threw it out that front porch and drew Boo Boo Doo Boo out. Even a veteran player like Boo Boo Doo Boo or a top player like Boo Boo Doo Boo is going to make a mistake in a situation like that when the objective's out. It just puts so much pressure when you're on opposite parts of the map. So you notice how he had to get out of position, came out, got killed in the front courtyard, and that spurred the whole rest of that flag run.
A thrust here, a thrust there. Players will be dropping. Ninja does pick up one of himself. Checking up in Treehouse. They'll be crouching down, so they don't see him on the radar there. As one person just goes flying top mid. Disappears out of nowhere. Still creeping because he believes someone's here will get up and start to run. So now he's appearing on the radar. Hopefully this player doesn't know where he is. Yes, he does indeed. The early grenade will come in, so his shields are going to be tanked up. Looking to get them back. Hovers with the stall on the ground pound for a second. Now he's got his full shields back, but he's only got a Magnum. If he had the light rifle, he might be able to do some serious long-range damage. Don't get me wrong, the Magnum on LAN, it really does hurt across map. But as we mentioned earlier, Dave, once you've got the light rifle in these positions, it's just such a beast of a weapon.
But I like this play by Ninja. He's still spreading away from his teammates, getting over toward Treehouse, and waiting for a teammate to come over and help him. He's not just charging out solo. He actually waited until L-Town pushed over towards Silo, and they ended up pushing kind of in opposite directions after that. But at the same point, Ninja was being a bit patient, and I really like seeing that up.
You know what, Dave? I think we should dive on into Observer Mode with Luminosity Gaming. Let's also have a quick listen in as well, see how the team's performing under pressure. It's all tied up one apiece, same as before. Astro listening, coming up, guys, with the red team, it's Luminosity.
I saw this weak Boo Boo, really weak Boo Boo. Boo Boo's going in, I got Boo Boo. There's a blow. Treehouse. I front jump. Shooter. Porch, watch out the porch. I front jump, and bottom middle, and then porch after that. Absolute bottom middle. There's 2 guys in the bottom center. Tom, he's gonna.
One shot, one shot. I got a shot at Silo. Going to our treehouse camp.
Try to get that middle for camo. 10 seconds, 31.
Yeah, broken block. I'm looking, hang on. Railgun's in their treehouse.
31.
Yeah, Boo Boo's there. Watch out the big go, watch out the big.
Tommy, to your right. Camo. What time's the camo? 31 up? Yep.
Still up. Go for it now.
I died from the bridge.
They got
Fuck
real
me,
good
dude.
camo, 22.
Camo's 22, 21.
Yeah.
I'm hiding
One's our top inside. One, I think Camo went
I'm not in the tree. All right, tree, I mean.
Camo either went our bridge or.
Dude, that's fine out, man. I'm pushing out. Door's out. Shooters went. There's got a tree right now. Camo's a big door. Camo's a push our elbow. No, he's on a tree again. He's pushing our elbow.
They're front base
right now.
Front base looking at you.
Front base weak.
Alright, Ty's distracting. Just stay alive, Ty.
Flag weak. Watch out, Jen. Everyone in flag. Camo's a Jen after that. Camo's a Jen. He's real gun, last hit.
Real camo.
He's real camo here.
We got a flag run.
Yeah, someone behind him, Tommy challenge.
Here's on the fourth flag. Watch out on the front base. Can we get that read?
Yeah. I'm on recap.
I got real gun.
Our back
Get it.
Almost dead.
I died.
And more in our pit. It's not a camp yet. It's not a camp yet.
I can't yet. I can't.
You're fine, Tom. You need to
They're gonna fly.
I got it. Let's go. Stay alive.
I'm pushing out.
Shots his beat.
Might get him in
They're
there.
running up.
Running up front.
Fly guys, we
Dude. Tail's half flank. Let's shoot.
Gotta move up.
One tail.
One die here.
tell.
Got one.
And the bottom mid, have shield.
Middle jump.
He's one shot. I got it. That's all
He's one shot. Gary, double read.
Watch out,
Let's go, baby.
Nice.
Silo, never come
Yeah,
back
no,
up. Back up, get our tree. I'm going
Guys, watch this silo.
Yeah, try to get
I mean, Dave, we saw what just happened there. Shotzi picks up a double, but it was more than worth it on the side of Luminosity. You might as well commit suicide and just dogpile that flag. They got the return. They've come back off the respawn, but it's Shotzi again in the kill feed. Flag them as well. Triple kill with the flag. Holy hell, Shotzi. He has done some work there, and he's going to stick one in the back of the net as well. Good God, my friend. What a play.
Just tied that up instantly. I was about to say that Luminosity committed a little too hard to that flag. I thought Ninja did a really good job of getting some of the slays, tossing that towards his front base, but just felt like they weren't able to get those slays again at their home base. But yeah, that double return followed by a Shotzi triple kill and cap. This game just can be back and forth nonstop. One thing that's interesting though, we kept talking about how slays were even before. That's not quite the case anymore. We have Luminosity being outslayed by 15 kills compared to Splyce at the moment.
At the moment, as you said, Splyce, I think they've learned the mistakes from the previous one, and now they're on fire. Only Bloston got Shotzi putting up figures like he is doing at this moment in time. VicX and Ninja, they'll find two, but VicX will fall down from Boo Boo Doober as well in the kill feed. Shooter over here on the map, going one-on-one with Cyan. Cyan does answer back with the BR though. At least Boo Boo Doober there for the cleanup. Railgun coming out, gets charged up, 3 bullets in the chamber. Let's see what he can do with this. We're going to do some damage. Getting all tanked up from top mid. Top mid player, that's going to be L-Town, comes down, seals the deal there. 2 players of Splyce make that 3. In fact, nope, talking rubbish. They're going to be back up now. That was a nice play from him. I'm surprised he actually
did so
did
much damage. Yeah, the fact that he cleaned up that kill at Forge and then also got the melee on the player bomb center, that's just a lot of damage output and creates so many opportunities for your teammates to push outside of the map, outside the base.
Great work from him. Shotzi, though, taking pole position up here on top mid. 1 bullet left in the chamber on the railgun. Did just hit his mate with a grenade. That's not the best of things, but oh, random backwhack comes in from L-Town, but L-Town does get tripped out by Shooter. So the moment it's 1 apiece down on either side. 2-2 was still drawn up in this game number 1. I can just see this is going to be the story of this entire series, Dave.
Fathom's a tough one. It seems like a lot of teams get evenly matched here, but it's also really tough to just string together captures. There'll be times where you go through 5-6 minutes straight of slaying without a single flagpole, and then there'll be one time where each team goes back and forth, like grabbing the cap, getting the counter cap, and those sorts of situations. So it's just the pace of this game varies greatly. Boo
Boo Doobu getting his shields back. However, Railgun hits the floor by his feet, rips them off once again. Shooter denies any further work with that Railgun as he takes out Victory X. 1 player out in the courtyard. They need to be careful of that person. Not entirely sure who it is. It's going to be actually Saiyan who jumps up to top mid, but Boo Boo Doobu makes easy work of him. Victory X inside the base, coming off the respawn screen. 2 members of Splyce though. Beaming. Ooh. Damn, son. And that's a double kill as well. So L-Town, not only did he get the kill with the railgun there, Dave, but he also actually clipped the wall, which meant he hit the other player. Easy double kill for Sal here. Now focusing inside the base. He's going to throw the flag out, but he's going to go try and get some slays. Railgun kill comes in. A little bit unfortunate as the grenade hits between his legs, and down he goes. Saiyan, straight off the spawn, though. He's hardcore going in and pressing onto this team. Here comes the recup, and there you have it. 38 seconds remaining.
38 seconds remain. Boo Boo Doobu on the attack along with his teammate. That was a nice spot out of Sal. They realized that player's going to be sneaking around their base, hiding around corners. Both these teams seem to opt to just toss out the window. I'm a little surprised we don't see more runs on elbow in these situations because it feels like these teams aren't falling for the bait.
18 seconds, the clock's counting down. We do have a flag out. We do have a wild Boo Boo Doo Boo running freely. Scratch that. He is dead. He is going to be in that respawn screen, and more than likely coming off of it just to see probably another time, to be honest with you. 3 seconds remaining. And these two teams, you know, we've obviously got the overtime, but I can just see it being a tie again. I really can.
I mean, it's very possible, but we're going to have to see it at any point, too. Some team gets a double, triple kill like shots we saw earlier, and he was able to run in that second cap. So that is very possible at any moment. We see Victory X put a kill on the board. Brings it over towards Generator. Now this is a little bit of a route. Beforehand, we've been seeing these teams just toss it window. This is Victory running out porch, running silo. This is one of the better runs we've seen so far, but he did not seem to have the support out in courtyard that we expected.
Yeah, Falcated and Boo Boo with happily playing clean up crew as they took down two. Saiyan answers back.
Jeez.
There's a double from him. Lovely footwork. Triples up there if he really wants it, but that player knows he's in dangerous water. Look at the call out though. Vic X, you can just see the golden arrow for the assist comes in, gets the call, helps his teammate out, he stays alive. And I believe Camo's there as well for the grab. Yes, it is indeed. And he's staying alive. Falcated though. Gets a perfect on Vic X, then eliminates Cyan. So that's going to be Camo out of play here for Luminosity.
Great challenge by Falcated there. The risk versus reward was highly in his favor. The fact that if he lost that fight, oh well, you know, it's worth a chance. However, if he won it, he was able to deny Camo out of the hands of Luminosity Gaming.
Flags on the move, Ninja's there, red dots all around on the radar. He's getting absolutely lit up by fair few ARs. Going to be in no man's land though, unfortunately, down bottom mid. They know what it is. However, all those players, they have no shields whatsoever. Cyan's calling for some help and support. It comes in the form of Victory X with a BR, checking his corners. Red X lands on his screen as Ninja's body just comes flying around the corner, unfortunately. Jumps out of the way and somehow manages to find himself in the line of fire of a flag. So takes down that flag guy. Falcated comes out of an unexpected challenge, tries to go to a return. L-Town slides in though, but that's not going to do any work. Shots, he's crouching down, gets a very clutch kill, but the grenade's coming in thick and fast. The old man, Victory X, puts a stop on this one, Dave.
Yes, finally put a stop to that, but that got scary for a second. As you saw Saiyan panicked a little bit, looking towards his base, trying to get the initial stop, and then combined team effort there as they traded a couple kills and eventually got that back. But it's never comfortable once that flag starts along its path, because at any moment that can just be routed one jump further, and anytime it gets past the 50-yard line, theoretically, when you're trading kills, you're going to lose that fight.
Oh, I've got deja vu, Dave. It's going to go to another tie.
Hey, as we said before, this is going to be a best of 9, I guess, as we're going to run 3 Fathom flags here. I find it hard to believe that one of these teams is going to be able to run it, or grab it, and run it back within 20 seconds. So for those that don't know how overtime works in Halo 5, even if a team has the flag in their hands, the flag has to be captured at the 0-second mark. So unless we have some Ryan Noob-esque play where someone can run this flag faster than I can imagine and put the flag in at the 0-second mark, we are going to another replay. I'll get a double check from the production here, unless there's some other ruling, but I believe it's going to be a replay.
I believe, and yep, you are right to do so, but I believe it goes 3 games of replay, and then we move into something different for the 4th one if it happens. Admins will confirm that in our ears in any second. However, we do have the kill feed if we want to switch to it. This time, it's going to be Shotzi almost dropping a 40 bomb.
Jeez.
Good Lord. Unfortunately, once again, though, Dave, it's going to be L-Town 16 and 25. Every time we see L-Town, he's dropping some big negative ratios, and he didn't have the greatest of games earlier on when they were eliminated down into loser bracket. I don't want to put him on the spot. However,
well, you kind of are putting him on the spot. As you
I don't
call
want to do
broadcast.
it, but, you know, I don't want to, Dave, but it's standout. It's absolutely standout. So, we do have confirmation in our ears. Dave, what's the score? How's this one going to work out for the people at home?
It is a reset in the map. However, it is now first capture wins. So it is impossible for this to tie on something outside of 0-0. And I feel like both these teams aren't just going to let this go 0-0 for this replay.
First cap wins. Interesting. Well, the stakes just got raised.
Yes, absolutely. There's no room for error. No room for error here.
Looking across them, all these players They're getting ready to rock and roll. You can see them. We got Fear Itself in the background there, from right to left. Victory X, Ninja, Saiyan, L-Town on the end. Big Fear Itself, big muscles in the middle. Look at that. Someone get that man a tighter shirt.
Yeah, I mean, he's already wearing an extra small, so.
I thought he heard you then. Yeah, he had. I'm like, please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. So you can see on screen, first capture wins. I've never seen that before. That is absolutely beautiful to see because now the stakes just got raised. One team's going to stick it in the back of the net, and we're moving into the Rig Team Slayer. That is your best of 7 layout, guys. Tweet the stream, use the hashtag HaloWC. This is your champ. Loser bracket round 3. One of these teams not only is making Championship Sunday, but they're making the World Finals as well, baby. $1 million prize pool. Capture the flag on Fathom. Third time lucky, but ignore the fleet. 3 captures to win. It's only 1. The first team to stick it in the net, they're going home with the win, and we're moving into game number 2. What do you want to kick things off with, Dave?
Well, you called him out, even though you said you didn't want to, so we're going to kick things off with L-Town, see if the stats are telling the truth, or if he is, making some great plays that just don't show on the stat screen. So it looks like L-Town just barely missing that jump towards top center. Eventually makes it up there, grabs the camo 1147, and gets the burn. So we'll keep our eyes out for that camo at 947.
Ninja's POV, light rifle in hand. See what he does with this one. Catches shots. Oh,
man.
Damn, son. Turns around, absolutely rails him in the face. Down he goes. Grenades coming in thick and fast. Falcate staying alive. No shields whatsoever. Barely holding on for dear life. Would have seen a couple more grenades go in. I'm trying to see if he can, you can kind of see any feeling out. There are no hit markers whatsoever. But again, remember, there's no hold barred now, Dave. I want to put you back in your final boss days. If the admins just come up to you and said, right, next cap wins, what are you saying to your team?
I say we play it safe. We allow the panic to set into the other squad, see if they can try to force some action. In a case like this, if it's a longer game, sure, you can try to go for scrappy caps when you have more room for error, but you can't just try to throw bodies at some sort of desperate cap. You have to have trust in your slaying prowess and trust in caps that you can consistently get. So I would say keep on slaying, let the other team make a mistake because you're already in the 30-plus minute mark of playing against the squad on this map. You already should have a good idea of how they're going to play, and they're not going to give you any easy kills. You should do the same.
Keep on slaying. Sounds like some sort of slogan from a cheesy advert, but hell, if it works, then why the hell not? Falcated takes down one. That's going to be Saiyan. See the medal in the corner. Ninja answers back. Also, Boo Boo Doo team captain, will be taken out and eliminated for all but a second. Remember, this is next cap wins. I'm sorry we keep repeating it, but we do have to emphasize how much is relying on this game. Falcated dives out for the challenge, but unfortunately, Saiyan says, thank you very much, Sunshine. I'll take you out. I'll accept the oncoming challenge. Railgun has just popped. We'll see who grabs that one because it could be a game-changing weapon. I almost said what a nade there, but he did run forward. That was a pretty good nade, though. Rolled that one out and timed it perfectly. Forces one player back into the base.
Yeah, great plays by Saiyan. I've been incredibly impressed with his individual skill here. I'll admit I haven't watched nearly as much of his POV outside of this event, and he's done nothing but impress me.
Cheeky, crouches. Oh, windy, almost. L-Town and Saiyan working together. 2 members of Splyce will be dropped. We've got L-Town inside the base being a nuisance, and now they can mark where they're going to be spawning. L-Town's running to the opposing side. We've got one in the generator, we've got one in the door. Grenades going down. Both players are going to be weak. He does at least get a kill from the grave. However, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 members across the board are dead. It's a one-on-one.
But that's the thing is, those players of Splyce, when they're at their home base, as long as they just trade and take out the Luminosity members, their job is done.
Damn.
Because even though Ninja's able to get that kill, even though Victory is able to get another kill over near Silo, they're not able to transition that into a flag run immediately. Just as I say that, we have Victory X pulling this flag elbow. This is one of the few times we've actually seen it run elbow. Every other time has been a toss-out window. We have Ninja clearing the way over near Garage, getting some slays. Right now, Luminosity just needs to go slay for slay, and they will theoretically get this flag cap. Victory X puts that flag in, walks away with first game for Luminosity.
Luminosity doing great work. Big shout out to Ninja. The kill that we saw, I'm hoping we get a replay of it. He just whipped the railgun, bounced it off the wall, took the enemy's shields down, and then picked up a kill. We don't even need to bring you the kill feed up. There's absolutely no needs. That is GG, no re. Finally, mount number 1's out of the way. Luminosity finishing it with a first flag win scenario. We are rolling into game number 2, which I believe is Rig Team Slayer. I'm going to say, even in the audience, I mean, with these two teams being so much, it's pretty calm. It's pretty calm here.
Yeah, I mean, I think people realize we're in for the long haul here. If game number 1 took 35 minutes, and we're at midnight Pacific time, we got a match ahead of ourselves. So I don't expect either of these teams to lie down. Boo Boo Doo and the Splyce squad are just going to shake that one off. They realize, hey, previous Fathom caps the flag games. Luminosity got the first cap, and they were able to react to that and come back. So these are both well-rounded squads, and I'm sure that Splyce is ready to play this game number 2 Rig Team Slayer.
Well, at least we're playing at an appropriate time for the Europeans. You know, all the guys that are waking up back home 8 hours ahead. Good morning. Welcome to Sunday. It's a pleasure to have you all here, and everyone still who's remaining in the arena, and everybody who's watching at home. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you so much for sticking with us. We are not going nowhere, though, because we have a best of 7 to get through. Splyce, they go 1 map down in the series. One of these two teams is going to Worlds. One of them is going to go home, and they're going to try and run that last chance qualifying gauntlet. It is going to be a sweaty online match. L-Town, Cyan, Ninja, and Victory X of Luminosity going up against Splyce, which consists of Boo Boo Doo Boo, Shooter, Shotzi, and Valkyrie. Tweet the stream, use the hashtag HaloWC. Dave, Rig Team Slayer, give me your initial thoughts on this matchup.
Whew. I mean, I remember watching Boo Boo Doo Boo and that crew so many times slow things down in Team Slayer games and hit some ridiculous snipes. So I'm leaning towards them at the moment. But then again, we did see Luminosity just come out hot that third replay where they outslayed 26-16, especially L-Town going 8-5. So we're gonna see if L-Town can kick it off the start. Get them to a good positioning, possibly get control of that sniper rifle. I like this flank off the bat. Most players just instantly tunnel visioning on the power-ups and power weapons, but L-Town, perfect position.
Nice kill from him. Does tank up that final kill in the face. Puts 1 on the board for Luminosity on the opposing side. Splyce have picked up 3. Cyan got a beautiful scout shot in his back pocket. Vic X gets a random grenade to at least take down 1. We've got Boo Boo Doo Boo here with the sniper rifle, so I believe we'll take a look at observer mode. We've got the player outlines on, so we can show you guys at home what's going on across the map. We'll also get a Splyce listening ready in the background with Blue Team. You're going to hear the communication between these guys as they try and bring this one back. Obviously down 1 map in the series. At the moment, scopes in hard. Didn't actually land any body shot on that one. No hit markers whatsoever. So, Dave, it's getting late. I want to hear what these boys are doing. Obviously, been playing for a long time now, but still everything on the line. We got sniper rifle in the hands of Boo Boo Doo Boo. We also got the observer mode on. Let's dive on in to a listening with the Blue Team. Splyce. Let's have a listen to this communication, see how they're going to play this one out.
Watch out, wait, someone down. I'm gonna die. I died. Good job. Alright, let's go quick. I'm gonna go bottom. Yeah, Mike. I'm gonna go mid.
One nest.
They know
One VR base. They know you're there.
Back guys, 2 back guys. We need to back up. We need to push
engine.
You won weak. And you on me.
You won. With a storm rifle.
Alright, you're by yourself. Just ant.
Crouch there.
You won the bunker. He has storm rifle and bunker.
We're fine. I spawn bottom nest.
Yeah, there, Mike.
Just try to stay alive there, Mike.
Yo, two of them on me. 2 on me, guys. You won. 2. I got 1. Other guy, you won. Yeah, 1 top rail. Mike, stay alive. He's 2 on top rail.
Pushing barrels.
Barrel's dead.
Nice.
Camo and 10 guys, 42
pushing
camo.
barrels.
42 camo. I'm about to push my cap.
Yo, 1
I'm gonna push
pushing
top side.
nest bridge.
Yeah,
Up
I'm gonna
down.
push top side. Someone
He's
gotta go
2 of
bottom
them.
nest.
Both fake. I got one.
Camo and 5, 42.
I got 1.
I'm on head glitch.
Camo up. Camo's up now.
I'm watching. He's on it. Underpass. He's gonna burn it.
Find the sniper.
Watch out, you two, Sane.
Dead.
Nice.
Top side. Nice, storm rifle down.
Open last guy. I need help.
Stay alive.
Watch out.
Dead. Watch out. Nice.
Yo, 20 bunker.
Ready. Snipe this minute.
Scatter's up, guys.
I'll look, Mike. You want one shot at me?
Scatter.
Stop, you want one shot,
They might push barrels.
Okay,
Are you serious?
White corner.
guys.
Yo, make that weak.
Guys. You want still.
You want two.
Yeah,
Get dead.
Go.
One was
Wow,
E2.
Jesse, stay alive.
Go on the cat.
Alright.
Wait.
Yo, barrels.
You can wait, guys. Challenge me. Watch out, wait.
Ninja.
I spawned
Ninja.
fire. Snipe about to be up.
I'm I mean, we look at this one, Dave. Splyce are getting kills. However, there's that kind of 3-4 kill deficit that's stuck with them throughout. You know, we saw at the start Luminosity take a bit of an early lead half. Oh, damn.
Victory X says no right there. You see him shaking his head.
You are not
wants
advancing any further, my friend. The gatekeeper has stopped any advancement. He's gonna. I like what he's doing here because now he's going to stop the spawn. He's got L-Town over here on back rail, so he can watch any advancement over from the barrels or even from the stairs. Hard scoping in though, if anybody. They are more than welcome to challenge down on long haul because they're just going to get a face full of lead if they do so.
Luminosity's been playing this so well. We watched it from the Splyce point of view where every single time it just felt like they got collapsed and every single time they gave up an easy death. Even times where they were just trying to hide and stay alive. It seems like Luminosity were able to find these members and look at this. Just collapsing all the way across the map, and this is without Victory's help even. I mean, Victory kind of nest locked down, but at the same time, just those other 3 members doing such a good job working together even without the power weapons.
Let's just take a moment to appreciate, Dave, that Splyce have stayed on 16 kills since we've been speaking and came back in the listening. They've not had a single one. And all of a sudden, you know, out of nowhere, Luminosity just says, ha, let's have it then, sunshine. And we're all of a sudden, they have an 11-kill lead. They've had 1 kill, made that 2 in the last 2 to 3 minutes. This is ridiculous. I mean, Luminosity, what's going on, boys? They are playing out their skull.
Yeah, now I'm just wondering how their calls are going because is Luminosity just calling out a bunch of one-shots? Are they organizing these pushes and saying, hey, like, do our Whitehall push towards bunker? So I want to go to a listening with Luminosity and hear how they're setting up these pushes.
I'm going to net. Tower one, Shotzi. I back down. Just live.
Alright, SMG one shot, SMG one shot.
Good.
I got one.
White corner. Top tower.
Wait, weak.
Barrels on bottom tower.
He can't be jumping.
Basement now, basement.
Absolute splinter. One hit.
Yeah.
I'm running. No, back up.
Spawn barrels.
Splinter nade. Fuck. Come on, I'm here.
Basement.
He's behind me. He's underpass.
Underpass, guys. Still underpass.
Still E1. We gotta
Base window, bottom sewer.
One shot. One's still underpass.
Yes, stand on me.
He's gonna go.
Two there. Two on top.
Bunker stairs.
Nice.
Back
He's
bunker
going E1.
There's 2 back bunker. Maze, look, Maze. I'm dead. Maze killed me. And bunker. Maze, watch out, guys. Maze, 2 shots.
What's on me, dude?
Watch out, Maze, Cam.
I got one.
Top.
2.
E2.
Nice,
Where am I?
E2 somewhere.
I got bunked. He's E2. He's E2 right now.
White corner?
Bunker in top tower.
Weak white corner. I can't see him.
Cypher's coming out. Cypher is coming out.
Watch out, white corner. Wait a second. I'll get a nade. Live.
I got him.
Nice.
Watch out. I know.
One time.
Step on me, weak.
2 1 shot.
Step on one shot.
I can't, dude.
Step on one shot.
Absolute top side. He's dropping.
Naze, can't live.
Oh, it's E1 bully.
20
E1
seconds.
bully. You gotta live.
20 seconds. Cam, stay alive.
You gotta live with sniper. You gotta live with that sniper.
Underpass.
Yep.
Get that sniper away.
Grab on sewer. On sewer.
10 seconds. Cam.
E2 guys in underpass not down. E2's weak and
Camo's coming up. We need eyes. 33.
I can't look
33.
yet.
no white corner Sal.
I'm just fucking going.
Camo's 30.
Yo, shot for basement.
Yeah, boo hang on. I'm looking at basement. He's connected. No, there are 2 guys behind all the side spawn.
Camel's one shot, big trenches.
I can't see him.
He's still there? Dead.
I got
He's dead.
him. Yo, Scout basement. Hello, weak. Double team there. Nice.
I died.
Barrels the basement.
I'm going to tower.
Something.
Yeah.
Live time.
Living.
Good job.
Cam,
get it
We're
too.
closing me. We're closing.
Careful, Cam. Watch your croucher.
Pushing up.
I'm here. There's a guy that's jump pretty sure.
Watch out. Get that scatter, Sal.
That's one hit. Absolutely
Back raptor. Backing up.
Watch out, Whitehall. He's Whitehall, Cam.
What's up, Bubba? Whitehall? Hey, still there.
I got him. Nice. Connector.
Barrels right now, Sal. We're outside the map.
Back out, Ryan. Cam, I'm here. I'm counting.
I'm watching.
I'd run top.
Good shot. Top pipes.
Oh, yo, bunker got me. He's E2 to overlook.
I died.
Overlook shooting you down. What's he dead? Bro, dead.
Black bunker. There's scatter going.
Guys, slow this down. Let's fucking win this, boys. Come on.
Scatter, snipe ball. He snipes bomb with scatter. And there's a kid barrel side.
Hey.
We don't have to. We have a lead.
standing white
guys.
corner.
We don't have to push.
Hey.
Yep,
Pick,
scatter.
pick, pick.
Yeah, let them make the mistake.
Splinter.
Anybody get under?
I'm getting splinter. I can do that. Okay. White corner, back 4:20 on the clock, Dave. 41 to 40. This has come all the way down to the wire. Luminosity, you know, they had, 10, 11 kill lead, and now it's 1.
Yeah, they kind of blew that lead, and I think it kind of goes to show along with their communication because when they were getting killed and when we went to listening, all you heard was them just talk about where one-shots were. You never heard small talk. You never heard about staying alive or someone having help. And I feel like that's kind of how they got in their lead in the first place, is they must have just been calling out where one-shots were, just rolling through the competition. And, I mean, when you're winning your fights and when you have numbers and you all happen to be in good positions and have the line of sight already working for you, that, you know, you can call out one-shots all day, not have to use small talk. However, when things start to go awry, you need to fall back on that small talk and help each other out. Great grenades by Saiyan. I could see him pushing towards his top tower, but look at that. 2 members taken out by Falcated. That was L-Town also getting a splinter grenade kill on Boo Boo Doo, and we're going to see what they can do with these spawns in bunker, because Saiyan and Victory X could do some damage right here at this back bunker. Gets 2 kills, stays alive. That's exactly what Luminosity needed.
1 kill, turns into 2, turns into 3. Oh, Jesus, Cyan. He just absolutely made him look like a fool. Nice body beatdown, takes him out. 2 more kills to seal the deal and claim victory in game number 2. Load those barrels, make sure he doesn't go flying off the map. L-Town calls for some support. We're going to see Saiyan here to at least answer the call. Scopes in hand, grenades coming thick and fast. And here comes Ninja, sniper rifle in hand. GG, no re. Splyce got 2-0 down in this series. Luminosity Gaming coming out all guns blazing. I am impressed, Dave.
Huge start for them, but also a huge performance from Victory X, going 17-9.
Woo!
I think most people out there wouldn't classify Victory as the main slayer on some of these squads, but he's showing he can do it all. He's been doing so much work. Every single time we've gone to a screen, he's been hitting some ridiculous shots, always in great position. So just doing everything the squad needs and going to help bring them to Worlds, it looks like, so far.
It's not even getting the kills, though, Dave. It's keeping the deaths down. You know, he was the second lowest on his team. Only 9 kills when you stick in 17 on the board. Ninja and L-Town not having the best of games, 10 and 15, 8 and 10. But, you know, 20 assists between them both. We'll look on the opposing side, 8 and 14 coming out of Shotzi, 13 and 12 out of Shooter, 13-14 out of Falcated. Let's take a look at the damage done. Nobody above 2K. We had Ninja closing in on it, though. But if you are just joining us, obviously it's late at home. We want to show and welcome anybody that is joining us from across the globe. This, of course, is the Halo World Championship Las Vegas qualifier. One of these 2 teams advancing to the Halo World Championship Grand Finals over in California. We're moving into game number 3. It's going to be Strongholds on Plaza. And if I know anything about Strongholds on Plaza, especially after watching that Panda game previously, this can be a very messy game type.
Absolutely. Things can get out of control really quick, especially when teams know how to do the correct rotation. So we're going to see what these squads opt to do. You tend to have 2 different strategies. Some teams like to just hold basement and nest and then just let the other team come to them. Other teams like to put in that pressure, like to go towards yard and put in that extra pressure and force action either towards the middle of the map or get greedy and get those extra points. We're going to see what these teams opt to do. I really don't know what to predict from either of the squads. I have a feeling that they'll get basement and nest and then allow the other team to make some sort of mistake and then try to rotate towards yard and get that greedy triple cap.
I mean, Strongholds as a whole can be very unforgiving to certain teams, as we saw with the Legions in the previous matchup. But when we were looking at those scores, Dave, you know, it's been neck and neck. It wasn't a big scoreline in that previous slay, and there was only a few kills. These teams are so even a match at the moment. It's just Luminosity who are just edging out these games. But still, everything to play for Splyce. It's not over yet. They could still mount the comeback, and they could be going to Worlds 2017. Boo Boo Doo Boo, Shooter, Shotzi, and Falcade. That is Team Splyce on your right-hand side. Over in the red corner, we have Luminosity, L-Town, Saiyan, Ninja, and Victory X. It's going to be a good matchup. It's going to be an even matchup.
Well, I was going to say, Splyce have to not just wake up, they have to pull out a win here real soon if they don't want to dig themselves in a deep hole. Clearly, they need to lose 4 games in order to lose this best of 7, but at the same time, you don't want to put your backs against the wall. After the first few games, you don't want to have to mount some miraculous reverse sweep. You got to put yourself in a better position, and this is the game type they're going to need to do it on. So I want to kick it off with a member of Splyce. Who do you want to kick it off with, Sims?
I think I want to go with Shooter. I'm a big Shooter fan. Mr. Ryan Sondai. Let's see what he does straight off the spawn. Goes and checks out bottom mid. Going to rotate around, goes underneath though. I like this. He knows what Ninja's going to do. He's getting absolutely tanked up. Boo Boo Doo, team captain, comes and finishes off that one. Look at the assists though coming out of Shooter. 1-2 already on the board, and they also capture bottom mid. That now gives them the advantage to rotate around to Nest, and they could be putting 2 plots on the board, Dev.
Yeah, I like that. They captured bottom mill together. Bottom mill is the most difficult stronghold to get control of, and so I'm surprised that they gave it up with very little fight as we see the bar go in favor of Luminosity. That's 2 kills on the board, and Shooter getting collapsed on from a couple different angles. Needs to help out his teammate, but it looks like Shotzi's got that 5-shot taken care of on Ninja. What is Shooter going to do here? I think holding Nest is the correct play. I don't think he needs to force any of their action because one massive mistake right here could cost a triple cap and have Shooter and squad either spawning over at Loop or in the hotel.
The thing is though, they're all kind of in this corner. You know, they're all around the Nest area or down where Shooter is, running alongside posters. There's no one really in a good position to do anything. Cyan at least does go down. He did just pick up a double kill, and he had the shotgun as well. But in the meantime, Dave, they're kind of keeping Splyce back. And while all this is going on, Luminosity, they're picking up a triple cap, and they're racking up points.
And this is the situation we talked about, that they could all be spawning towards Loop. Shooter ended up kind of conceding over Nest side. And you said that no one's in a good position. It's all relative, though. So, for example, having all 4 members at Nest is not a good position because you don't have other angles of attack to lay down shots across the map. However, having 1, maybe 2 players max Nest and having players outside of that area is a very strong position to be in.
VicX with a nice big double kill, going to help his team out. Valkyrie will answer back and at least take out Ninja for a second. Victory X is there. VicX, man, what's going on with the old dog? There's still life in him, yeah. He's putting up some serious numbers. He's still alive. Once again, though, 2 plots constantly. Splyce they can't seem to catch their breath. They're constantly chasing their tails.
Yeah, every single time they get control of Bomb Siren just seems to revert instantly. And that's due to players like Victory X going on a killing spree and getting control of that bottom center stronghold.
Storm rifle in hand. Quindale Hoyle will be very happy to see that one. And he's also going to pick up the triple cap as well. Shotzi and Valkyrie down in the kill feed, Dave. This is looking good.
This is a scary situation, though. Even though they're in a trip cap situation at the moment, right now, Splyce have control majority of the map. We saw every single member of Luminosity trapped over at Nest, but Ninja gets them out of that sticky situation, getting that double kill, including the reversal, and they double pile on this bomb center stronghold. But Camel play, is that Boo Boo Doo Boo? We saw it back last year at Worlds, and we're seeing it here again.
Very sneaky player. 9 minutes remaining on the clock. Managed to secure his team bottom mid by doing the plays that he's done. But as soon as he leaves, Dave, all of a sudden bottom mid, he's already moving back in the hands of Luminosity. No one's there to put a stop on it. He needs to go running the hill.
Yeah, this is the crazy part is Splyce seemingly has control of the side of the map, but they're losing bomb center. They don't have Nest. They have the majority of players in the center of the map.
Ninja triple.
They don't have any of the strongholds.
Ninja goes huge. Takes out 3 members, puts Splyce off of the server, and all of a sudden, they're just putting pressure on time and time again. There's the 3 plot, Dave.
One thing I've noticed, every single stronghold we've seen Luminosity cap, I think it's always been a double cap. You've always seen 2 members jump in at the exact same time. It just shows that they've been traveling around as a pair. For the first time, we're starting to see some players separated. We see Ninja kind of solo going around here in pit, but he's going to go down towards the center and get picked off. So that was a little of a dangerous situation, but had it worked out, we would be praising it quite differently.
You know, you might as well have a go at it rather than just do nothing and watch your hill be turned back in the hands of the enemy team. You might as well crack on. He did have a shotgun as well. Tried a little heart out, but didn't play out, as you mentioned, Dave. One person's going to chase down. That's going to be Falcate. It eliminates Cyan. Another person in the form of Victory X will at least answer back with 1 and bag himself a 3 camo as well. Can he get this kill? That would be massive if he did. Thankfully, Boo Boo Doo Boo was there with the AI below him to at least stop any advancement on that. 1, 2, possibly even 3 members of Luminosity coming off the respawn screen. We're going to see VicX spawning down here on Loop. And now they're going to work together. Boo Boo Doo Boo comes down the corner. He's going to cause all sorts of problems, though. At least VicX will clean him back, but Valkyrie's got the shotgun. He's causing all kinds of problems. Thankfully, he will get that kill.
Great positioning by Victory X there. Realizing the player was no shields, also realized they had shotguns. They're going to be a death situation. Look at how he rotates that over towards top gold to get that crucial kill on that ledge.
He knew exactly where he was. He knew exactly where he was. Shotgun whips out, gives him a chest full of lead, takes him down. But nothing else really happening because while all this is going on, Splyce still have 2 plots. You can see one person's just jumped over gold as well. They're going to be looking to take back Yard. Unfortunately, they would have had this hill had his teammate managed to stay alive. Can we get a stop on this, or is he going to get single? Oh my God, he actually single-handedly
somehow got it.
What?
Now that does seem like a big deal, but it's going to push a lot of the members of Splyce out of their top positions to go towards bomb center, a spot that they considered they had guaranteed. So that actually is a huge deal. Sometimes players feel like they have to desperate a stronghold if it's super close or to get a reset, but if you're just doing it and you give up a death instantly, in some cases it's not worth it, especially if you give up full map control. But that was not quite the case where we saw Victory X finishing that one off.
Ninja backing off for a second. His teammates will capture both plots as well. Goes and tanks up, gets a reset on bottom mid. They've got the 3 plot. They're racking up all these points. He wants to continue this 3 plot. He's getting actually chased. You can see on the radar, one person's coming up behind. Turns around with the storm rifle, lights him up. 2 members there of Splyce. He's going to get the hard chase, jumps above him on glass, turns around the corner, ignites him with the blue gun. Down he will finally go. But Victory X, man, he's still doing work across the wall, please.
He just
Please,
did a
please.
lot of damage there, but also I want to commend Ninja during that last play at Loop, juking out on one of the players, at least in a 2v1 or a 1v2 situation, turning that around and getting a kill.
Several members, though, of Luminosity Gaming will drop L-Town left. Last man standing, but all he needs to do is just keep these 2 plots. They only need 8 more points. Splyce, they've got a big uphill battle to go, Dave.
So one thing I want to point out is we talked about positioning earlier. Right now, Loop by itself is not a great position. However, when he has teammates over at Cafe in a couple different angles, Loop is a very strong position because you can clean up all these kills. You can flank players over at posters, and that's exactly what L-Town did. Luminosity doing a great job of separating, but still converging on the same locations. They're attacking Nest from 2 different spots, and it's really tough for Splyce to know which way to face and which way to charge.
Shotzi doing some serious work. He's currently topping the leaderboard with 19 kills. The closest person behind him is actually Victory X with 14, so Shotzi really putting in a big effort for his team here. But they are down by a hell of a lot of points. Only 6 more points going in the hands of Luminosity, and that's GG game number 3. Still hunting around, goes and tags up and defends Nest. However, I think, did I see bottom mid transferring back? I don't believe, no, maybe not. I did see a little bit of a reset come in. All they've got to do is hold these 2 hills, and here comes the push on bottom mid now from Luminosity Gaming. That is early gone, though, as we do see Shooter taking Ninja out.
Yeah, and they fell kind of right into Splyce's hand. Splyce realizes that if they're going to somehow lose Stronghold, they have to give up a couple deaths. So they're just staying in strong positions, and they're letting some members of Luminosity just desperate themselves in that bomb center hill. Someone can stand there for a couple seconds, and you can generally deduce the location that they're going to be at. Just chuck a grenade and have that fight nearly won.
Shots is playing out of his skull this game. Credit where credit is due. Still topping the kill board at this moment in time. Gets a beat down. There's one. Second person as well. Can he save bottom mid? No, he cannot. He did get a double, so he did do at least a good job. 1, 2, 3 members of Luminosity. They're all diving in bottom mid, but the grenades are coming in thick and fast. Can Ninja get this? Is the last man standing? No, he cannot. Splyce are actually going to get the reset on this. They're mounting the comeback, Dave. 2 more kills here for Splyce in the kill feed. At the moment, he's just the hard slay.
And we're seeing a desperate push out of Luminosity. They're pushing straight out of Loop, and they only have that one angle. One thing I talked about is Loop is okay if you have other angles that complement it. When you're only pushing out from just Loop itself, it's not that strong a position. But time is now against Luminosity. They only have 1, maybe 2 pushes left in them. I'm guessing only 1 push right here. So this might decide the game here. Any death, like Boo Boo Doobu getting that back smack with Camel, could potentially determine this game.
Ninja goes down, and there you have it. Splyce are going to take the lead. Headshot comes in, 95 to 94. Camel rotating around. Both plots are under attack, though. 1 person in nest, that's going to be Ninja. Grenades coming in thick and fast. He's darting back and forth. Will thrust down. Somebody, though, stop him on the stairwell. They've managed to take 2 back. Splyce at 98. Oh my word, bottom mid, there's a big scrap for it. That's going to be Victory X who dives in. 1 person drops down.
99.
2 members. Oh my God.
I believe that was falcated at the end there. It was 99 points. We saw Luminosity almost turning that in their favor, but just dove in there, threw his body in the basement stronghold just to buy that extra second or 2.
That's insane. What is it with that map? That is absolutely mind-blowing. 24 and 18, and a nice triple kill again coming out of Shotzi, really carrying his team. 11 and 9, still did +1 at the top there for Shooter. 18 and 16, 17 and 12. All the members of Splyce doing pretty well. 21 assists as well. Abubudubu and another triple kill as well. 2 triples on the board for those gentlemen. On the opposing side, 13 and 18 coming out of Saiyan, but a triple for him as well. 4 triple kills. What's with all these triples? Ninja, 12 and 19 also. Wow, what a game.
The
What a
other thing that's
comeback.
impressive is 57 of their 70 kills were assisted right there for Splyce. So you could just tell that they were locking down that center of the map, doing a good job, just laying cross-map fires. They also outslayed by 15 kills in that match. So early on, I felt like it was a one-sided affair for Luminosity. They were doing so good, just sitting back, taking advantage of times where members of Splyce would just jump in the basement, or they would just all push from one direction. However, that got reversed on them. Even times where we see Luminosity make a good push, they'd followed up by 1 or 2 bad pushes.
There you have it then. We will see Splyce answering back in the series. They're going to put one on the board for them. It'll be 2-1 in favor still of Luminosity game. And you can see the series, if you are just joining us, Fathom CTF went in the favor of the triple overtime next cap wins of Luminosity. Then we had Luminosity going 50-42 on the Rig Team Slayer. And then one of the stupidly close game and another comeback, of course, Splyce. They take game 3, Plaza Strongholds, 100 points to 96. Collie CTF will be our next game on stream. Dave, I'm feeling another close one, brother.
Yeah, I'm hoping for another triple overtime here on this Coliseum CTF, just like you.
Why do you look at me with that creepy smile as if to say, yes, please, let's have it? You know what? I don't care. I don't care how long we are here tonight. I know there's obviously a few people that want it over, but me personally, I could go all night. This is fantastic Halo. You know what I mean? This is literally fantastic Halo. None of these guys want to go home empty-handed. There is literally a spot at Worlds on the line.
Neither of these teams going to give up. It is 12:30, but this crowd is pretty excited still. And I'm in the same boat with you, Sims. I could watch great Halo all night long. I flew out here for this reason and this reason only. So can't wait to get this next game underway, which is going to be Coliseum CTF. This one's going to be interesting. We're not going to see as many like weird scrappy caps like on Fathom. If a team is going to run some sort of counter cap or some sort of solo cap, it generally happens to be through the scatter shot side. But for the most part, if these teams are setting up, they're probably going to set up over on cave side and either run it towards bridge or run it towards fountain.
All right. Server's live. Players are in. We're deploying 3, 2, 1. And the server is alive and kicking. Let's take a moment to appreciate our lovely audience out there. Thank you guys for sticking with us. It's an absolute pleasure to have you on this little journey tonight, sending our 6th and final team to Worlds before we kick off Championship Sunday tomorrow. Who's POV kicking off for, dude?
Victory X. He's been putting up big numbers
See if we can do
all
the same.
match long, and he's also just been pulling off some big plays. Even the times where he doesn't have the best stats, he's pulling off huge plays that swing this in Luminosity's favor. And there's almost one of them as he gets to pick off on Shotzi. Gives some help looking over at Falcated and has a near stop on that flag run.
Oh, please. Wow, Vic X doing some serious work. It's going to be his 3rd kill there. Turns around. If he gets this, I will be absolutely mind blown. Nope, doesn't manage it. Falcated takes down 1. Rocket's come in from Shotzi. Shotzi does fall down. Ninja with a double. Rocket goes in and a grenade as well. Gets the hit markers, tanks up a player. He's actually behind him. Rocket goes down. Bit of a YOLO once he doesn't find a target whatsoever. Flag still out in play. Will we see a return? Will we see a retouch? It's actually oh no, it's going to be a return. Saiyan, desperate hit, drops it down, commits suicide, but he gets the flag back in the base.
Yeah, they got the flag back, which is most important, but they had to give up so many lives to get that return. There was Ninja, there was Saiyan, there was L-Town all down there. Everyone's seemingly at the bottom of this map, but what a rocket from Boo Boo Doo Boo.
Good God, just banks off the silver, takes him down. Shotzi trying to get it landed. Quick no scope on there, but not going to happen. Saiyan says, thank you very much. I've got an AR. You're going to go down. You see the end. You see the little torch. When you run around the corner, you see that torch on the end. But that's actually a really good play. I like that.
That's pretty awesome. Falcade was like, all right, I'm going to dive in there before he can get some sort of ridiculous no-scope on me. But Saiyan had other things in mind.
Throws it off the map. Flag now on the move. Falcade is staying here for a little bit of defense. Make sure no one can chase up through that middle bridge. Grenade goes down. Hangs it. Oh, please. Oh, my God.
That
Ninja
was
get
a
wrecked.
sick out shooting there by Falcon, but also just great movement there in a situation, just crouching, hiding most of his body in there, and then also just moving back and forth. A lot of times, once you start to get the lead in a fight, you kind of assume it's going to play out like normal, but Falcon had other ideas in mind. That's going to put in the first flag cap for Splyce. They're showing some life here. They are not ready to go home. In fact, they want to secure that spot at Worlds so we could be in for a long series here, folks.
2 minutes down of regular play. 1 flag cap in the back pocket of Splyce. As you mentioned, Dave, rockets in the hand of Victory X. You can see one person on the radar. He's either going to be pulling on the silver. Yes, he is. He's just tracking back to the base. More than likely to be calling that one out, telling where the enemy players are. Bang. Sit down, Boo Boo Doo comes flying around the corner. Didn't realize that Vic X was there. Still plenty of bullets in the chamber here. 3 rockets, which should easily lead to 3 kills. Needs to get inside the base, do some serious damage with this, and allow his teammates to run that flag. Just waiting for people spawning in the cave. That's going to be shots. See you later, my friend. Grenades go in. Hoping to find some more spawners. But the back of the base has also got the carbine as well, which is going to do some serious damage. That thing absolutely really hurts on LAN. Another rocket goes in. He's going to be all tanked up. Ninja's there with the DMR as well.
And again, they got all the kills,
great
but
teamwork.
they also got a bunch of information. When Victory X was being shot in the back, he knew that there was a player either near sniper side or somewhere near his base. So he was able to call that out, and his teammates were able to clear out that one player and finish it off.
And get the flag in the back of the net. We're all drawn up, 1 apiece. We're going to see Sniper Rifle dropping on the map. Let's see who makes that next weapon push. Does some serious damage with the SMG in the back pocket of Victory X. Got his Magnum. Anyone wants to come up close and personal, they are more than welcome to, because that thing absolutely shreds online. Does even more damage online. Hello. Okay, just drops down from the maze. Gets away with his life though. Grenade finding no hit markers whatsoever. Is still hit down here on grass. For the teamwork to take down Victory X there. Ninja also unfortunately falling. I don't know what's going on there. Just goes diving over his head. And somehow he's still having got his shield back.
Such a slippery play right there. What was assumed to be an escape near scatter shot. Ninja did a great job just running back over towards the enemy maze. Some of those escapes can be absolutely mind-blowing for the opposing team. They can be absolutely frustrating. It's just one of those times where you just assume it's a guaranteed kill. You jump out in a position, and when you get juked or when you get killed in those times, you start to just question yourself. You question your teammates.
In comes the rocket then, unfortunately. Don't like that. Diving out to reload, there's absolutely no need. Should have hid behind that corner pillar. Shot says, oh, thank you very much. I know you died, old captain, but I'm going to take your rockets and I'm going to put them to good use. Lays down a splinter nade, making sure no one can walk through that spider's web. Still tagging people up with this BR as well. I think he could potentially be inside the maze, so he needs to be extremely careful. Look at all these red dots, though. There's one, second one's behind him, gets the double kill as well. Read it perfectly. 2 down for either side, though, so 2-on-2 scenario. Not much you can do here, Dave. Making an advancement on that flank. Tries to do the bump jump off the silver, reaching up to S3. Doesn't work out for him. And all of a sudden, L-Town. He comes in with the AR and cleans him up.
Yeah, that double kill is crucial by Shotzi because it's not putting them actually in a position to push across the map, but in fact, it's just stopping any sort of flag capture.
The code disconnected. That's not really the best thing you want to be happening mid-series. Shooter goes still 1-on-1. Well,
it ended up being the accidental flank, though, so we're going to have to see how this ends up paying off. Not sure exactly what happened there. All I saw was the controller disconnected, so he's got to get that checked out. But all in all, the damage has not been done. I would actually be very sad to see some sort of flag capture in that situation, so we are back to even ground here. However, what is most important, Sims, though, is 30 seconds from now, we got Rockets and Sniper coming up at the same time.
This is where the big exchanges will begin to happen. One person backs off on Maze. It's going to be L-Town going 1-on-1 with shots. AR's out. Grenades going in thick and fast. L-Town's still alive. Quite impressed with that play. Ooh, see you later, Ninja. He decides to thrust out of the way, but shots is aiming. He's too damn good. Snaps his face. Weapon pad in 10 seconds. This is where it starts to get exciting, Dave.
That was such a sick move by Shotzi. Dropping down low and then thrusting forward to the opposing maze. That must be the kind of plays that Boo Boo Doo was talking about in the interview. Just the way Shotzi moves around the map, the things he does.
Things he does indeed. Oh, see you later. Saying gets put on his ass by Shooter. Sniper rifles out. Rockets are going to try and go back in the hands of Luminosity Gaming. That
was a sick play by whoever that was from Luminosity. You can tell Shooter just assumed they were going straight for rockets, but the fact they went straight for carbine, pushed all the way across the map, is now opening an opportunity for a counter cap here from Ninja and Luminosity Gaming. This is a quick flag run, and he tosses up towards the front bridge.
He actually gets it up there, so I'm looking for anyone on the opposing side. Shooters down here, popping back and nade off. Great work from L-Town. No one's touched the flag yet. Yes, they have indeed. It's pull though. It's out of the base. His teammates there for the respawn. 2-1 Luminosity go up in flags. They're still up in the series 2-1. Also, pressure put back in the hands of Splyce.
Yeah, Luminosity are in such a comfortable position at the moment. Now, L-Town, it's okay to go for that third foul flag, but one thing that could hurt Luminosity is trying to force that third flag. If they give up easy deaths like that, that could put Splyce in a situation where they're in a 4-on-3, and then before you know it, they can collapse in and get the spawn kills and run their own cap. So right now, Luminosity needs to tone it back a little bit on trying to force flag captures because they have the lead. It's okay to go for that third cap if it's a good opportunity, but there's no reason to make it, no reason to force it, no reason to try to scrap together a cap when you can just play it safe, get some slays, and wind down the clock.
You've got 4:22 just to do that. 2-1, your current score line. 2-1, the current score of the series. Grenades going in from Victory X. Looking for, holy hell, he gets it across the map. Random grenade finds a target. Shotzzy goes down. Chasing this one guy across the map, though.
I like this play, though. Victory just says he'll take the better positioning. He's not going to go down to his level. Not going to stoop to his level down there at Scattershot. Instead, he's going to take the high road.
Take the fight to them. Look at that, though,
I'm
Dave.
surprised that Victory did not go for those rockets. Instead, he wanted to move in with his teammate. Went in with L-Town. So it just goes to show how much Victory X prioritizes his teammates and helps them out.
It's working, though. Look, people are chasing. He's there to put the stop. We'll put a line mine down in the form of a splinter nade. One-on-one. My God.
They ran that all the way back.
That just went fast. I don't think either of us expected that one. Luminosity just bomb it across the map, stick it in the back of the net. They go up 3-1 in the series. GG to them. That was quick.
Very quick, and I was still most surprised that they did not get those rockets at the end. Victory X just reading that situation so well with L-Town. So congratulations to Luminosity for closing out that game number 4.
I mean, I suppose, in credit to him, he held 2 to 3 members back. I mean, we questioned why didn't he go for rockets, but by standing his ground, he definitely got 2 kills, potentially even that third at the end. That was, I don't want to say it with that cap was all down to him, but certainly a big factor.
Yeah, one mindset that even though I kept heralding that he may or maybe should have grabbed the rockets is it's never a question of getting the best position. It's always if you're in a better position than your opponents. That's how I've always approached 1v1 in team games. Sure, you could go get those rockets, get the sniped, or get to a better power position. But as long as you're just one step ahead of your opponents, as long as you're in slightly better positioning, that's all that matters.
So, L-Town putting up some good numbers now, 20-13. They're the kind of stats I like to see coming out. Sal, 18-16 up at top. Ninja, a little bit of a negative ratio, but it doesn't matter. 14 assists on the board for him. On the opposing side, 23-15. Shotzzy once again, the man, the myth, the legend, doing some serious work. Boo Boo Dooban having a great game. 11-17. But talk about assist. It's a shooter down at the bottom, 10-14, but 16 assists. Great work from him. Right then, so rolling on in. Luminosity Gaming, they are literally one more map away from booking their flights to Burbank, California, and playing for their fair share of $1 million. True Team Slayer. Will this be the map that they book them tickets on? Everything's still to play for, you know, for Splyce, Dave. They're not out of the woods yet. There's still a chance.
There's absolutely still a chance. And if anyone's familiar with reverse sweep situations like that, it's got to be Ninja and Victory X. If you recall at Worlds last year when they lost to Allegiance, that quarter match.
That has to be, I think, I've seen Tashi tweet out a few times, you know, what's been your most whirlwind game of Halo 5 to date. And that match was absolutely insane. And funnily enough, it was actually done to them by one of the teammates. It was actually done to him by L-Town. So now he's, you know, kind of a way to apologize. He's actually apologize even. He's going to take him to Worlds this time rather than reverse sweep them out of it. But still, looking here at Splyce, they've got everything to play for. But if they want to make it to Worlds, they've got to win 3 games back to back to back. No mistakes now, Dave. It's all or nothing, do or die.
Yeah, no room for error at this point. And they put themselves in the situation, though. No one else to blame themselves. Sure, you can blame Luminosity for playing so well, but at the same time, they did not step up to the challenge in a few different cases. Even this last Coliseum's flag game is just getting outworked in every way. They got slightly outslayed, but outplayed the objective. One thing we didn't tell at the end was on our prowler over here, Luminosity outslayed only by 4 kills, 62 to 58. Yet they got 2 more flag captures, thanks to the objective efficiency of players like L-Town.
So here we go then, guys. Potentially the last match of the evening. Will we be seeing Luminosity going to Worlds, or will we be seeing Splyce mount a serious comeback? Let's find out. It's going to be Truth Slayer first to 50 kills to win, or whoever has the most once the clock has run down. We got that camo, we got that sword, we got some nifty rifles up on top on the cat and on the P side as well. What's going to happen? Let's find out. We're on board with Shooters POV. We got a nice chant going down in the crowd. Thank you to everybody here live in the studio, everyone at home. You guys are the real MVPs. Shotzi, his POV, 3-1, Dave. We're only 20 seconds into the game.
And look at how quickly we saw members of Splyce get up top and get that control. We saw Shooter go from bottom center and jump up. We saw Shotzi over at ping 3, and we got camo and a double kill in the hands of Falcated.
Like it, like it, like it. 5-2. Nice little bit of an early lead here for Splyce. They need to get that done. Ooh. That's a bit of a standoff, wasn't it? We'll both just get down on his knees and see who makes the first move. Camo, though, playing well. Look at that move. Just be stuck in the face.
What a play.
Beautiful.
That is a great trade, but also just great bait, making that player have to sacrifice their life in order to trade with no shield player.
Great bait, mate, indeed. Kind of a pistola player as well. We know that guy loves a casual stick. And listen to that communication, right? You definitely know the communication's there, Dave. When you spin around like that and you know exactly where the guy's going to be, bags another kill as well. We're actually going to get a Splyce listening ready in the background for you guys. I want to kind of hear how the communication's going, because they literally cannot make any mistakes there. They have to win every single game in order to win this series.
Yes, tournament life is at stake, so we're going to see if they're rise in excitement, if they have a rise in excitement in their call-outs, or if they're still just like calm, cool, and collected. So at any moment, we're gonna go to a listen-in with Shotzi and the Splyce gaming crew.
They're pushing P now. Pushing P now. Right now, weak. He's weak. They're both weak. They're both weak. I'm nading it. Stay alive. Both one shot. Both one shot. Nice. I'm back in red. I'm back in red. P1 or something. I can't see him.
From bottom corner. So I got him.
Nice, nice. I'm P3. There you lie. Just keep blocking this. Keep blocking this.
Yo, top window. 2 top blue. I'm getting mounted.
Let's do one shot. Stay in.
Keep blocking.
They push me hard. They push me hard. Just keep watching the
car slide. I died.
Alright, camo 44, guys.
Bubble. And behind you.
Camo's up now. Bubble on me. Get camo. One on me. Weak. Guys, I need help on camo, please. They're bubble. They're P-door as well. Dude, going for it. Sands weak P2. Sands weak P2. One shot P2, Sands. One shot P2.
Yeah, he has camo. P1 weak. And red tree coming. They have camo somewhere. One red tree pushing me alive.
I'm going to Mike. Don't die, Mike.
Red tunnel. Nice.
Ready alive with camo. Yeah. You got me. He's got a shot. We gotta push red. We gotta start standing on red. Alright, get a carbine.
Theodore with camo.
Alright, back up then. Back up.
Theodore with camo.
I need to watch carbine. Guys, I'm trying to watch a car play. Right here. Still right here. Car saying.
Where's he?
He's on the slide.
He had a Greek out down.
Come on me.
He's one shot. One for base. For red, one shot. For red P.
Car slide. 2 at car on me, guys.
You're alone, Ryan.
I died for top red. Come on, dead.
I'm pushing to you.
Alright, come on, let's go.
I'm ready, Jesse. Kill him, set up. Top blue,
ant. Top blue ant.
Going front.
Nice, front red. Car cuts. Red, L-Town.
And P3 with the BR.
P3, so.
And they're street.
I couldn't push.
To the P, one P3 with the BR.
P3 weak, L-Town. 2 P3.
I got P shot, car 2.
P3, one shot P3.
Car 2,
P3 ninja.
Top mid, one shot dead.
Hey, P3, and car 2.
P3 Mike. One shot P3 ninja, still. I'll go car.
P3 outside.
All I just heard screaming from mates is, well, what are you doing? If you are a Ninja or a Luminosity fan, you're going to be happy right now because they have mounted a comeback. They've taken the lead by 3. They were down by maybe 6 earlier on, Dave.
It was a 10-kill deficit. It was actually 15-5 earlier, and it just got out of hand. Every single death they just got punished for so harshly, because not just that one death they lost. They lost map position, which led to the next spawn kill, and Luminosity just did such an incredible job not giving up in that game. It's sometimes pretty easy to start to lose hope and try to do desperate plays when you're down 10 kills at the beginning of a true team slayer.
Look at this teamwork. Vic X in the kill feed. You've got the BR in play. You can see it. There's Ninja as well. Storm Rifle comes out. Will rip the shields off on the player above him, hiding down in bubble. But the call out comes. Shotzi's there to answer. He takes him down. Boo Boo Doobo also sticks Vic X in the screen as well. So he's just killing with the grenade. Saiyan as well. At the moment, it's just going back and forth, back and forth. 5-kill lead here for Luminosity Gaming, Dave. They want to go to Burbank.
Yes, but there are 2 members down for LG right now. They can't get on the spawn trap. That's exactly what got them in trouble in the first place. But at the same time, when they got Splyce on the spawn trap, it's what got them back in this game. So I like how Luminosity just slowed that down after they had a couple down. They just kind of backed away, did not get collapsed on, and now we're actually back in the driver's seat as we saw Victory X getting a perfect kill and a stick over on Falcated for Ninja.
There you have it. Everywhere you go, there's just signs of Pistola's wizardry. If you're going to go down, stick him in the face. Why the hell not? Give him the blue screen of death. 5-kill deficit here for Splyce. Everything still to play for. 5:15 remaining on the clock. But for Luminosity Gaming, he's literally 10 kills away from going to the World Finals. 5 minutes, still everything to play for. You just saw Shooter coming off the respawn, hiding over there. It's still there. Didn't actually know that L-Town's down here, thankfully, with the camo. No one saw where he was, but he does get away with his life, Dave.
Yeah, fairly dangerous. I was expecting L-Town to take a slightly different route, possibly go up in towards, bomb center to top center or something, but looks like he wants to kill that bubble player and pays for it with his life. Gets that trade on Shooter in the bubble. It is now a 6-kill game. I feel like this is going to be Luminosity's as long as they don't get on some sort of spawn trap. The best chance for Splyce at the moment is to get 2 or 3 kills and then just go for spawn collapses. They can't play passive and expect to somehow pick apart 12 back-to-back kills.
And that's not going to help, especially when Ninja's picking up. Shotzi goes down. Honestly, Dave, it's just trade for trade. Get one, kill one, get one, kill one. Who cares left? Oh, why do you want to be spawning in your base and you're absolutely getting dumped on with a carbine across the map? Big X comes in. He's on cleanup duty. 3 more kills. They're just doing this one down, kill by kill, 7-kill lead. We are at least getting a 40 bomb on the board for Splyce. Still doable, but certainly hell of a job.
Yeah, but still got scary there for just one moment as we saw a couple members of Luminosity down. There are, wow, getting that trade is absolutely huge. But Ninja, and I believe that's Victory, finishing off Shooter. It's 49-41. One more kill for Luminosity Gaming, and they're securing their spot at Worlds.
There we have it. Where's it going to be? 3 members all collapsing in on red base. They're over in that bubble side. Bang, bang, bang. Ninja with the perfect kill. He's going to World, baby, along with the rest of Luminosity. L-Town, Saiyan, Victory X. See you guys in Burbank, California. They will be playing for their share of $1 million. The biggest shock for me in all of this, Splyce. A lot of people had these guys predicted top 4.
Yeah, that's the thing, is not just qualifying, had them in our top 3/top 4. I put them in like 3rd place as one of the favorites here at this event.
That's absolutely mind-blowing. Unfortunately, the standout, look at the stats there, the standout 4 and 12 out of Boo Boo Doo Boo. Fair enough, 10 assists on the board. 17-11. Ninja, you beast! Playing like a monster this event so far. 17-11 on the board for title of Blevins. He's had a lot of stick in the past, especially with the H1Z1 comments here and there, but still proving why he is one of the best players in Halo 5. Congratulations to that guy. Him and his team, Dave, they're going to compete at the finals.
And their tournament run's not even over. Don't forget that part. They can still do some work tomorrow in this championship bracket. There's nothing saying that they still can't beat the likes of Straight Rippin', Liquid, Envious, or Optic.
Well, there you have it, guys. You have your 6 teams. That's it for me and Dave over here on the commentary desk. That's it for the games tonight. However, we do have a little bit of analysis over on the desk. We've got 3